Okay guys, welcome back to Easy Crypto Bytes. We're going to take a look at the charts here and what is going on in the markets. All right, so we had the Fed meeting and well, they cut interest rates, which was expected, but I think they're a little dovish on the upcoming cuts next year, indicating possibly less cuts, which I think cooled the markets and also caused a pullback in the markets here. Anytime you have something happen that is not priced into the markets, you're going to get that priced in and you're going to see it move the markets. And I think that's what we're seeing here. We also have, if we just look at the charts in and of themselves, let's go to the 4-hour chart here. You're going to see that we had a head and shoulders pattern that was forming over the last couple of days here. And let's take a look at that. And we'll see that is actually what played out here. Quickly go down, let's go to the hour timeline. It's a little more, you can see a little bit better on the hourly timeline. So what we've got here is we've got one shoulder formed, we got a second, the head, and then we've got the second shoulder over here. And then let's take a look at the neckline here. So right here would be our neckline, right in the middle of this CME gap that had formed. All right, so we see a beautiful head and shoulder pattern that began to basically form here over the last couple of days. And then with the news, the Fed news, I believe we saw a break to the downside. So, but let's take a look at our target here. What is our target from this head and shoulders? Right, so we take it from the top of the head down to the neckline, and we'll pull that down and put it where our break point came. And so now if we look at the target, this is the technical target. It doesn't mean it's going to hit that or that it won't go past that. But what we have is a technical target of right about 97,906, roughly about $98,000 for Bitcoin. Now that will put us right up against this, the lower line of this channel. So that would be the technical target of this head and shoulder breakdown. We could see a bounce off of this line here. And if we do break this lower channel, then the next target would be right around basically 95,000, which is this thick yellow line here. And at 95,000 mark, basically this is the trend line that connects the tops of the last two bull cycles, and we see that basically this is a multi-year trend line, which would create a good bit of resistance that will hopefully turn into support if we do come down that low, if we do break the channel. So another likely possibility is still in play now that since we didn't break out of the bull flag and we're retesting this lower end and we may break down, we could come down to hit this CME gap around 80 to 78,000, which would be around a 27% pullback from the top, which is possible in a bull run. I don't believe this is going to happen. I think more likely we come down around the $95,000 mark and we consolidate, maybe drop a little bit lower. But I think that is the more likely scenario, but this is a possibility that we drop back down here, so we got to be prepared for everything. To me, it'd be just more opportunity to buy in, to buy whatever these cryptos that you believe are going to really run and take off as in the next leg of the bull run. Another possibility is that we do bounce and then consolidate a little bit, and then we take off for Christmas, it is a possibility also because we do see what's commonly called as the Christmas pump. We have seen that in multiple years throughout the past. And so that is a likely scenario also, that we get a pump right around Christmas or in the next few days here. And that would be what I would like to see. But the trend is moving down at this point. We have had a little bit of a bounce. It looks like maybe off of this lower trend line in this bull flag. So we could see a bounce and then a move back up. We'd have to see a lot of volume come back into the market, and so I'll be watching that, and that's what I'm hoping for. But again, we got to be prepared either way, because the market is probabilities and it's not guaranteed that it goes one way or the other. in the short term especially. Now in the bull market, of course, overall, I think before it's over, we're going to see much higher prices in all of these assets. All right, so let's take a look at XRP now. So as we come over here to the XRP charts, and we see that that same head and shoulder was formed on the XRP charts. We're in the 4 hour. Let's go down to the 1 hour. You can see it a little bit more defined here. We see the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder, and then we see the neckline here, and we broke through this neckline. Go back to the 4 hour chart. Broke through this neckline, and our target here is around $2.16 roughly. We hit that target and we've pulled back. We had a little bounce at that technical target. Doesn't mean we won't come back and retrace that wick, which often happens because sentiment, we would need a bounce with a lot of green, a lot of volume coming back in, pushing it back up. And I'm not seeing that right now. So I think the tendency is going to be to continue to follow Bitcoin. And I think that we could see some lower prices. We could see it pull all the way back down to the $2 mark or the $1.96 mark, and possibly, I think, basically come back down to where this wick, this low wick came before, and pull back into this channel. Now, if it pulls back into this channel here, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, see if we come down even lower. I feel like we're going to get a little bounce and then possibly consolidates a little bit more to the side. Again, it depends on what Bitcoin does because the entire market is following Bitcoin right now. That's kind of an overview of what's going on here. Nothing to be scared of. I'm not worried. I've actually purchased more XRP during this time. And even if it goes lower. Now, I will tell you, I am not in a trade right now. I'm not in and during the bull market, I usually long. I don't short a lot during the bull market just because it's a little dangerous to short when you're in a bull market because the sentiment can switch. You can get volume come in and it can just, just totally wreck your trade. So I have a tendency to just, when I see the market pulling back and coming down, I either take the profit if I'm in a trade and get out of it and just wait for it to find support and then get back into another long. And that's kind of what I'm doing right now. But I did put money into XRP as we're pulling down here. I might put some more in as we see some lower lows, or if we see some lower lows. And so that's what my plan is. Now I'm not recommending you follow me. It's up to you. I'm just giving you information on how I see and read the markets at this point and what's going on in the crypto market. Let's just keep in mind, we are still in the bull market. We're not, we may have a little bearish turn here, a little bit of pullback, a little bit of drawdown. And for those who have been through multiple cycles, we really like to see that. It gives us opportunity to get more cash into the positions, into the coins, and into the things that we believe are going to just totally just blow up during the rest of this bull market. So as just a quick recap, okay, so we formed a head and shoulders. We had some bad news, or not really bad news, but some maybe a little bit news that was unexpected in the markets. And so we see a pullback and a break of these patterns to the bearish side. And this is healthy in any market. You can't just keep going straight up forever. And you have to have pullbacks. You have to have healthy pullbacks. And that's what I believe this is. Nobody knows exactly where it's going to pull back to. So we just keep a little bit of dry powder on the side so that when you see these pullbacks, you can DCA in. And if you don't know what DCAing is, then I have a previous video that talks about how not to lose money in crypto, and part of that strategy is DCAing into the markets and out of the market. All right, so thank you for watching this video. I hope that this helps you out, and if you feel like you got good information out of this and you enjoyed the video and you learned something, please give a thumbs up. That helps the algorithm, helps push out this video to more people. And I appreciate you coming and watching this video. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That also helps out the channel. And this is a relatively new channel, trying to build the channel. And I really appreciate all the subscribers that have subscribed. Of course, we're into the holiday season now, so it's a busy time of year. So I can't get out as many videos as I would like, but I am trying to get at least 1 or 2 videos out a week. So appreciate you subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And thank you for watching this video. And again, Easy Crypto Bytes out.